What if being gentle is actually stronger than being forceful? Let's find out. Today's story, The North Wind and the Sun. High above the earth, the mighty north wind and the radiant sun washed the world below. They often argued about who was stronger, the fierce wind or the gentle sun. One bright morning, the north wind said with a huff, "I can tear down trees and toss ships in the sea. Surely I am the strongest." The sun smiled softly and replied, "Strength isn't just about force, dear wind. Sometimes warmth can do what power cannot." Just then a traveler appeared on the road below, his cloak wrapped tightly around him. The two rivals had an idea. They would test their strength on this man. The wind said, "Whoever can make that traveler remove his cloak shall be the winner." The sun agreed. "A fair contest. You may go first." The north wind took a deep breath and blew with all his might. The wind howled and roared, sending dust and leaves flying everywhere. But the harder he blew, the tighter the traveler held his cloak. The traveler shivered and wrapped his cloak even closer, teeth grinding. The wind puffed and raged until he was out of breath, but the cloak would not come off. Now it was the sun's turn. He smiled gently, pushing away the storm clouds and letting his golden rays shine down on the traveler. At first the traveler loosened his cloak. Then, as the warmth grew pleasant, he slowly unbuttoned it and slung it over his arm. Finally, he wiped his brow and smiled, enjoying the sun's kindness. The north wind sighed and said, "You were right, sun. I used all my strength and yet failed." The sun replied kindly, "Gentleness and warmth can achieve what force cannot." And so the wind and the sun learned an important truth. Kindness and calm persuasion are far more powerful than anger and force. The end. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe for more tales every week. See you in the next trail.